Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To my loyal viewers and subscribers. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. We are all about saving lives here at the Jamaica Young Police channel, but some lives are not worth saving because they have lived a parasitic life and were not contributing citizens to the society. Hence, we'd like to find a way to discard of them by any means necessary. Yeah, before we begin the video, we want our audience and detractors to know that anything that we have said here that is incorrect, you can reach out to us and we will give you the chance to correct the same by contacting us at 954-556-0275. To us, the first and foremost thing about us on this channel is our character, credibility and reputation. We have never slandered or defamed anyone's name on this platform. If the truth shall kill those who hate the truth, let it kill them. Criminals are people who are supposed to live in fear of losing their lives and not the law-abiding citizens. Criminals are people with paranoid psychosis who often believe that the government is persecuting them and that the police are trying to kill them when they are the ones who are killing others, and believe that their lives is more important than their victims. So we have stated at the Jamaica Young Police channel that if we have said something that is incorrect and you want to come and correct the record, yes, we always allow people to do that for more reason than one, because this is not church. You know, when you go to church and the preacher preach, you cannot ask him any question, you know. So we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we allow our audience to interact with us if we said something that is incorrect. So I want you to listen. I want you, my loyal viewers and subscribers. This is, yes, you know, today at the Jamaica Young Police channel, you know, someone has reached out to us, asked us, you know, to this little girl, Coffee, who is from Eltham View. I don't know her, because I used to live in Eltham Park, Spanish Town. And they're like, because Coffee do not have any bad man family, like how Beanie Man, everybody knows the Beanie Man a Rear Admiral. None of these Longseed are Great Tone men. They're not attacking Beanie Man, because I, at the Jamaica Young Police channel, I have been into a house in January 1993 with Beanie Man and Patrick Roberts, and inside the house was stink like shit. You understand? There was no shit found inside there, but both men were stink like shit. And we have seen, you know, several people on YouTube and Instagram, and every day they just keep bashing this little girl, Coffee. Yeah, every day they're bashing Coffee. Why? Because Coffee and Chronics, they don't have no bad man in them surrounding or nobody to page these people. Why you don't, you know, anyone you're supposed to be attacking, all of you Longseed men that attacking this little girl. Because I have never heard Coffee come out and say that she's gay. All of you people just saying things without any proof or anything like that. You understand? And attacking this girl. None of you, you know, you don't go after Spice, because Spice is the one who's promoting the Rear Admiral thing. And she's telling us that Spice telling her without any apology that she's going there and can't do nothing. But yet still it's like a Coffee on all of you people, and Coffee is not promoting or performing for Rear Admirals. So you guys need to leave a little girl alone. Leave her alone. Alligators and social meters, it is, man. You just need to leave her alone. Because the thing is that now, I know over the belly most of you care for the little girl, you know. You understand? It's because the little girl win Grammy. So I don't want to say, boy, yes, when somebody starts something, say other people and them thing, look, if Coffee even want to be gay, that is Coffee business. How that affect any of you? If you don't know anybody at Jamaica who is gay, or so I not go for my father brother, because I'm afraid my father send some of him go and come talk, come page, you know, and them thing there. But yet still every day on the pan coffee. You just need to leave a girl alone. Look, I don't promote LGBTQ plus behavior. You understand? And in the same breath, I don't advocate for nobody to kill anyone. Because I am totally against that. I am all about, we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel is all about preserving life. You understand? That is our duty here. Preserve life. Yes. That's what the Jamaica Young Police Channel is all about. We want to preserve life. People to, live out them natural life and enjoy it to the fullest. We're not here promoting for anyone to kill anyone or anything like that. No, we're against that. And whatever Coffee wants to do it with her life, that is her business. It's none of you people business. Why? Because we don't want views. When I go make up story about Coffee, say boy, Coffee this, Coffee that. I don't need to stop it, man. Yeah, my brother don't want to come at me because I am not a rear admiral. You understand? Say Beanie Man a big rear admiral. No one not beat fire upon Beanie Man because you know Beanie Man brother when name Blow. And plus Beanie Man have Tristan, Ricardo Palmer, that a Tristan Palmer boy who a shatter. And him have whole heap of shatter around him and them thing from Binns Road and man a kill man from people and them thing. But because Liquor Coffee now is a little girl where she have on locks and look. Beanie Man have on locks after Beanie Man and a Rasta. Beanie Man a big rear admiral. And when we say that without any apologies. We know Beanie Man. And nobody now do Beanie Man, nobody now ride pan Beanie Man. Every day, every week on the pan Coffee. It's like without Coffee one can't get any views. Talk about something else, man. Talk about Beanie Man. Yeah, Beanie Man a big rear admiral. Yeah, talk about Spice. Talk about one named Pamp. You understand? I only see one, I only see one who a beat pan Coffee. I see people them, Spice guy want to show Jamaica. What? And people glad to see her. So the people them is so desensitized, but we not focus on a little girl. Coffee never tell none of us say she a gay. And if Coffee a gay, what? How is that a problem to any of you? I used to work at a policeman named Kirk Palmer. Yes. All the way where we used to be at Unspear 4. Unspear 4 was one of the units where anybody knows say entire year, in the night, control Unspear 4. Them know say the next thing when my year shoot out. That's our team. And the Batman was a part of it. He named Kirk Palmer. Nobody not do a rear admiral nothing. When Kirk Palmer get shot with us in Riverton City, it was me who placed my 5 fingers on the 5 holes in his chest to hold down the bleeding and tell him to place him on there. I would know say Kirk Palmer a rear admiral. But we don't see him as we don't see him as we see him as a teamer because he's a part of the team. We were there just for one thing, to get rid of criminals. I don't see why one of us live on this little girl. Alright, so I want to know if you watch this video with this rear admiral, Beanie Man, and I don't hear none of you say anything about Beanie Man and him being rear admiral. You just hear them just a gossip behind and man a send man message and all them things. They say, boy, yes, that's why him can't keep no woman and all them things because you understand him just a put on a facade and that is Beanie Man life. Beanie Man, everybody knows that Beanie Man a rear admiral. You understand what I'm saying? It's just that I am the only person who's coming out because I have knowledge, intimate knowledge, because I had smelled it. You understand? And come out and say, boy, yes, and collaborate, and then other people now who are in the music industry, they are coming out privately to contact me via Instagram and even the JYP number to say that Beanie Man is a rear admiral. We know that long time, from 1993 January, we know that. But we know business about Beanie Man. Beanie Man now come to we in the rear admiral behavior. Beanie Man have him love and them thing there. So you people just need to love Coffee. You understand? Just make Coffee live, man. I don't know the little girl or the woman. You understand? Just make she live. Yeah. And when I listen to Motor and them thing, when Motor say a true, what Coffee do all that bad on? Coffee now out there. Or yeah, just like what him say. You don't see Coffee a perform on a rear admiral concert. And Coffee are telling of a boy I go on the middle finger and them thing there. Spice going on the middle finger on a still loud up Spice. Also I want to bonfire pan them. I want to see a man that say Spice now a queen of dancehall. So I make up on the mind, man. I'm not confused. I'm not consistent. So just because the little girl win a Grammy, I eat in her car belly for. The whole of one, all of one long seed, great tone man, they and dip on the girl. Because none of them the bonfire upon Spice. Because I see when I put Spice on pedestal, up to now, Coffee haven't done anything close to what Spice has done. And one name Pamp, and you have other will come out and say them at this and that, and see one big sour one. As them say, them boy, she frowns and all them thing there. She was on the channel the other day, but she have on tight clothes and them thing. I don't even remember what she name because a guy did a talk about her, say, oh, she behave one show, and must see same show with Spice there. She want her next woman wind up on her and them thing there. I know no say nothing about that. But I Coffee. I don't leave Coffee, man. I want a bad mind Coffee for your Grammy. I just that. We don't know Coffee. We don't know Chronics. Yeah, well, as we say, you know, we have people in our family who know them and did the around them and them thing there. And you understand? And them can't confirm or deny say the girl like that. As what them I say. And if she even that what that, she a human being. As my mother say before, And let me educate you people about this homosexual, this rear admiral behavior and what they want to do. We used to work with this guy, yeah, him named Kirk Palmer. Bounty killer, he ate him like pies. I'm not going to tell you no why. I don't know nothing to do with no rear admiral thing, you understand? Because Palmer is a hard cookie, you understand? And the bottom line is that what we find out that Kirk Palmer was back then in the early 90s. Them thing there is a no-no, in Jamaica, you understand? So one Saturday night, there's a guy. But just talk about memory. There's a guy from Mangostown named Paul. Them call him Ugly Paul. The way Paul ugly, I tell us the Paul no need no gun. And Paul use him ugliness and disarm. And when I say disarm, I come and take out film gun and give Paul. And Paul now no gun the way Paul ugly. Let me repeat myself. Paul. Them call him Ugly Paul from Mangostown. The way Paul ugly. Ox good looking to Paul and cowboy. The way Paul ugly. If you say Paul and Paul tell your son if he move and him not no gun, you're not gonna move because that's how ugly the man is. So Paul was able to look upon a man who have license gun and tell the man to give him the gun and the man take out the gun and give Paul And the reason why him do it is because him afraid. Because how Paul look. So we know I look for Paul. Yes, with team leader Leslie Ashman. You won't hear much about them man because the man is the man behind the scene of we and them thing. Our teacher that. Our team leader, yeah. None of way. When we work with him, none of way get in any trouble because he make sure him guide you and him thing that make we do. Him always tell you it's not who is right, is what is right. And whatever you do must always can stand the test of time. Sometimes we might overzealous and try, you understand, but he make sure him keep we grounded. Yeah, Leslie Ashman. So the Saturday night we were on Walton Park Road going towards Agda Park Road. So Paul had a girlfriend named Buck Up Carol, a brown girl. She not brown, she white. But a Jamaican and she come from uptown and she have people them have money but some people who they are from good background but them just love the ghetto life. Them just love it and I don't know what is so fascinating about it because if I am from uptown, me not live in a ghetto. You understand? And guess what? The ugliest man in a ghetto was Fear Man Paul. So we stopped near to it's not Mr. Tire. Man, before you reach down to Mr. Tire, on the right hand there's a plaza over there. So yeah, it's a part of Mr. Tire that too. And when we stopped there, because she found on the vehicle and we stopped, we were in a Land Rover. And the woman, and she said, boy, she come to stop the vehicle and she come and exchange pleasantry with us and very respectful, but she can be rowdy too. And she said, boy, she tell the team leader Ashman, say, boy, she return the gun and she give with the gun and them thing that Paul take from the man because she knows where I look for him. Because Paul I ugliest man in Jamaica, believe you me. I don't know, well, I'm not going to say that still because I don't know everybody at Jamaica then. But I tell him he was the ugliest man in a St. Andrew South police here then. And broke up Carol, so she attacked and she said, and boy, she looking at the back of the vehicle. So me and Bobby sit down together, and Palmer and Gunter sit down together. Rocky a drive, Rock Steven a drive, and Ashes are at the left front of the vehicle. And broke up Carol start cuss Palmer and say, boy, I just hope him no do ugly Paul nothing, because Palmer I see him thing like her, because him go both ways, and Palmer bat him, and she start talk some things that Palmer, places where she and Palmer meet up, and who are, you know, I deal with Palmer because I'm a rear admiral and them thing there, and that was shocking. But knowing Palmer demeanor and them thing there, Palmer is not the kind of police where people run joke with, you know, because the man there, you know, I'm brutal brother, you know. Yeah, very violent. And him just sit down there, and well, so he make the woman at this, and I call you, I'll bat him, and you know, say nothing. And you know whether or not you want to believe it, you know, so when people have conscience, are conscious of what they are doing, and somebody catch them off guard, you know, them now have no response. So Palmer couldn't respond because everything she was saying is true. So the vehicle, you know, Ashman get the gun and thing and go back at once be, and you know, back then, boy, I tell you, say, yeah, but him and nobody know want to work it there, just so you go. And the man him just say, boy, you know, Palmer for go put on the M16, and the man put on the M16, and him just not work on the team again from that night. Yeah, you know, him pretty much, you know, you know, cast him aside, because when a man are working the bottom man. So the bottom line is that now, months Palmer are working at the office, he's a detective, you know, and he work by himself. So I can't tell you, it's the people who have the rear admiral mindset. You can't shame them, you know, because for 6 months the man come and work, and he work by himself in the office. Them not even give him the pan for the gun and them thing, but him have him gun same here, and him collect him do him work and them thing there, come in every morning, and him not in the pan a team, and that never bother him. Until one Sunday I was home, and come live with my old lady and them thing. I love my mother. You understand? So I live with my mother and my mother and my little brother. You understand? 2 hours back, I just born him born a day after me, but my hold on him by only for years. So you know, I go home the Sunday and I talk to Bobby on the phone, and we talk about Palmer months after, you know. And when Bobby and I finished the conversation on the phone, my mother, you know, said to me, you understand? That's why sometimes, you know, it's good to listen. You know, my mother said to me, boy, Chris, you don't know where I go through, you know. So I said, oh, she said the brother when named Palmer. She asked me, she said, all right, when I work with Palmer, me here and Bobby attacks the boy, Palmer a good police and him brave and him bad, and how many times Palmer see a phone in life, I want to see a fee, man. And my mother simply said to me, say, boy, Chris, you don't know what I go through his mind, you know, because your mind complex, you know. And him now come to one with nobody business and them thing. And when I say all of them good things about him, but it's just because when I find out now, say, boy, him a batty man, you know, want to work with him. She say, you know, him a go through mentally. Don't treat him like that and him thing, because him soon has family. That's why a lot of times him put fame life on the line for see if one and one do the same thing, vice versa. So don't look on it like that. Him a somebody child. We don't know warm to people why their mind work like that. And she said, my mother said, the mind is the most powerful thing on your body that no doctor, nobody can fix. You understand? She said, boy, just like how you will bake a cake and one just come out messed up, I just that happened to him. And my mother said, just think about it, my son, because him has somebody to pit it to. He never come to her and telling about no Batman business and telling her and inviting her out and this and that. As you say, only never socialize with him. So film socialization is totally different from you guys. And she said, think about it and them thing there. She said, it's a good thing me here, you talk to Bobby and them thing there. Because I never did know, say, boy, I not even work with him again. Because I always hear you talk about him and a whole heap of time. And I think about it, because that's my mother. And when I think about it, I went to work the Monday, and whilst we were on the road, the same thing that my mother said to me, you know, I said it to everyone in the vehicle. Gunter, Rocky, Bobby, Ashman, and Rocky. So all the way in a vehicle, and when I say it just like how my mother said it, there was a deafening silence inside of the vehicle. And our team leader, Ashman, said, boy, you know, say your mother smart, God no Porter, I was never thinking like that, you know. I mean, I think like that. And him say, yeah, put aside, because everything we Porter say and them thing there, are true. This man never tell me, say my body man, this man never tell me, invite me, or promote a body business in a vehicle. All him do is just work and them thing there. And him say, you know, based on, so we have a conversation. Him say, based on everything happening and them thing there. But I want to say, I don't want him back on the team because him a good, we miss, him as Ashman say, Pamp a good worker, hard working police. Apart from, and a film business that, because we're not involved in him lifestyle and him never impose it upon him. And everybody say, yeah man, that's true. And make him come back. So from them time there, from that time, when you come on to people who are, you know, rear admirals, you know, I just leave the part to God. You understand what I'm saying? Although I will talk about it and stuff like that. Because as my mother said, you don't know what I go through somebody's mind. I just saw it go. So I just leave coffee alone, man. Think, yeah. My father have a brother who is homosexual. He's a rear admiral. Vibes Cartel have a brother who is homosexual, Carol. Ninja Man have son who are a rear admiral. So I just saw it go on them thing there. There's no perfect human being. We, based on what was imparted to us by the colonizer about the Bible and them thing there, we know that there's a God and God condemns such behavior. We are not God and them thing there. But in I see him, it's the only problem that we have. We don't want nobody impose their will on us and tell us how to live and raise our children. That's where the problem is. So I just hope from now on, man, I just leave coffee alone. Let the woman enjoy her life. We don't say nothing on a bad mind because she win the game. Anybody who is supposed to attack every day and them reputation and them thing, it's supposed to be Spice. Spice are promoted big time, as promote the LGBT. Spice is a promoter for it. And even the girl named Shensea, because we see Shensea where she was a young some mad madness, because I saw her on the Breakfast Club say, she not a problem for nobody go around there. You understand? I mean I said, no, beat her up every day. You understand? Because you know, say I saw it after going, because she would do anything for getting a Hollywood crowd, you know, because they must sell them soul just to gain the world. And I any idea, you know, them not realize, you know, say there's a payment for everything that you have done on this work, because God is God. You understand? And then you have one named Pamp. I not even remember what she name and them thing there. So she said she got LGBTQ plus something and them thing there. So you know, say anything for money. But I won't even tell them and them thing there. Let me tell you this. And most people don't even know. You see, I'm not gonna educate the people them where I got these festivals. You understand? But there's some things that you need to know before you go there. So you said that Spice nearly dead last year. Just check it out. Check it out. I am not going to tell you no. Why? You see these concerts, you have to make sure you have vaccine for these concerts. That's all I have to tell you now. Just look it up. I'm now going to educate the people, the rear admiral them, or the people them who support the rear admiral them and go to them concert or them march and them thing there. You have to have a vaccine. Thanks for listening to the Jamaica Young Police channel. Jamaica Young Police channel out.